Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Age of Mythology Classics. This is episode number 18, starting with a Mr. Pink versus ZeusSecondBorn. And then as we keep going in the stream, we'll let somebody maybe pick the second one. So, I, Colonel JJ, and we'll be bringing you these fine games tonight. We sit back and relax, and the one reason we have to do that is because of this. Can't really play, but we can watch. Don't worry, it's nothing too serious. Just a sprained thumb, and I'm hoping it'll be better in a few days. But kind of hurts right now. Such is life, and we will get into a game from 2008, 2009 era. MG Mr. Pink, also known as JQ or Jayq, maybe, was one of the top players in that era, along with his opponent, which is Zeus, second born, who we don't know who he is. So right here is Mr. Pink in the red, and he is Zeus. And down on the bottom is Zeus secondborn, who is not Zeus at all, but Thor. And this is the guy who is the Smurf. I don't think anyone ever figured out who this dude was. I kind of tried to find out. There's a handful of recorded games from him on RTS Sanctuary, but who he is, nobody ever knew. But he's supposed to be a pretty good player, so he's probably one of just another Smurf from the olden days. Again, 2009 era. So who knows who it could have been? It might have been like Hell's Ravage. Maybe it was Magyar. Who knows? Don't know. No clue, but yeah. So Thor versus Zeus is a classic matchup. Not one you see much these days because if someone's gonna go Norse, they'll go Odin. We've got Thor here on his chickens because apparently he has not found any hunt. Well, he found a rhino. You'd think he would go to the rhino sooner rather than later. Especially because he's Thor, who gets hunting dogs, and then also would get pig sticker. That's what that's called. Yeah. Ozone, hello, and a leaping walrus. Reminds me of a book I've been reading that has a walrus in it, and my little daughter Ava never seen a walrus before, so she asked what it was, and was scared by it. So. There we go. But Mr. Pink, he got a little bit more generosity as far as the map spawn because his rhino is really close and the one is over on the other side of the tree line there. And now he's going to march all the way down here. Oh, this is nice. It could be the Mista. I don't know. Nobody ever figured out who this Smurf was. This is 2009, so... It could be that. Could be AoM King. I'm not sure. Mr. Pink is also JQ or Jayq. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. He was a top player. But yes, you're right, Ozone. These are the wild days where map spawns were crazy. I mean, you got the elephants right next to your giraffe. This dude down here. These here, these are Blue's giraffe. Way out in the middle of the map. And these are his elephants, which are also on red side of the map. So, Blue is royally screwed here. He's got a rhino. And I guess he does have his secondary pack of giraffes way over there. There should be one more of these 4-pack. Is this what he's got? Nope. 3. This was 3. This is 4. Where is the other 4-pack of giraffe? I don't think it spawned. So again, just an example of how crazy these old maps were. Yes, you are right. Back in the day, Everybody got abused. People posted and complained about an RTX sanctuary. ZeusSecondBorn is coming up here to this draft. I mean, Zeus versus Thor. Free nerfs with a map like this. If Red doesn't win, he should be ashamed of himself. At least the 2009 version of him should be ashamed of himself, because realistically, this is kind of a gimme win for him. But again, it's the classic, like, nowadays you would never see a Zeus aging up this slowly. I mean, we're looking at like a 515, 520. And our Norse is actually pretty decent given the food that he had. So pretty decent. I mean, it's a little slower than what you'd see now, but you can see he's anticipating the rush here. And by the way, apologies if you're having some issues with my scrolling, because the reason I'm not playing today, got a little bit of an issue here. So we're doing this instead, and I'm not quite so spry. And this villager, where's she gonna go? Oh, kill her! Where's he going? Is he? No, he has to be running his scout in, right? All right. Well, I don't know what her deal was, but she survives with 5 hit points. And oh wait, this is the other pack of 4 giraffe right here. It did spawn. So Blue got both packs of hunt, as far as the giraffe hunt, and nothing else. And the question is, does Mr. Pink know about this spawn up here? He does. I mean, so he can click on these giraffe and see that this one does not have a red health bar, which means it's dead. So he should know. Bit of an exploit, but it's a kind of a common one. I mean, he should know that the vills are up there, but it looks like he doesn't. Or doesn't guess as he's chasing. The Ulsark is like the bait to get him away from this corner of the map. And yes, I did get a little bit injured at work. Oh wow, Mr. Pink is housed. 45 out of 45. And so is ZeusSecondBorn is also popped at 45 out of 45. So they're mutually housed. As we see a little pressure here. But I mean, yeah, this is if he finds this hunt, it's insta win. But he didn't. And now, for some reason, he is chasing around for Herseer. He's added a second Minotaur. These Herseer, though, I guess he does have Forsetti. He aged up with Forsetti, did Mr. Secondborn. So he could get faster Herseer, but you really hate to see unupgraded Herseer rating, because they probably won't do much. A lot of very injured villagers here who are retreating. Red seems like he's kind of behind where he should be as far as military production, to the point where he's getting pushed off of Hunt, which should not be happening. I'm really amazed. I think it's maybe because he housed himself for like a minute. He's putting a lot of resources into these Minotaurs. 3 Minotaurs. They're coming down here. We've got actually nice play by ZeusSecondBorn, but he needs to get all of Thanes. Otherwise, he'll have a really hard time getting at these Minotaurs. No, not streams every day. Sorry. Not that lucky. I imagine my little brace here will be off, like, in probably not too long. This isn't how you want to be playing as a Zeus here. Like, your goal is to be the one And you should be in this matchup. The Zeus should be kind of dominating the early map and determining where fights are. And so far, he's kind of been a little too defensive. Looks like he's going to come forward on these randomly forward-built houses while we have a bit of a raid coming in, but not going to be anything to raid here. Maybe get on the gold miners who are running away. The blue coming up. I mean, there's really nothing more he can hit with these. Oh, you don't want to fight villagers under the town center, which just happened there. And now we have this massive push coming in. This is your kind of death ball early game push. Because if blue falls back to fight, you still got bolt. We still got restoration. And where do you win at that point? And he's killing all the units here. Red's diving in a little too far. Actually doesn't... I'd like to see a few more units. Oh, they're defensive, that's why. This red is kind of scared of his own shadow here. I don't know if he's maybe going for the gold block, the second gold block. There is only 400 resources left in this gold mine. And he is at 110 of 115 pop. And quite a bit ahead of ZeusSecondBorn, who's going up Brocky, though. Ooh. The reason he's able to age up so much more quickly than MrPink is because ZeusSecondBorn has been hunting this entire time. And MrPink got pushed off in his farming, despite having all of this in front of him. A little more aggression, a couple more houses, but really if all he's doing is killing houses, I mean, kind of just rebuild them. And we've got the Dwarven Mine. Oh, I forgot he's got the Dwarven Mine. Look at that. He even waited to use it until Heroic Age. So 3,000 gold in that, which 3,000 more safe gold in the base. Still losing buildings, losing houses. Yeah, nowadays you'd probably see a Frost, for sure. And a second town center. Blue's actually managing like his economy really well to have a second town center, age 3 already. And I mean, I would imagine surely a flaming weapons fight here goes Blue's way easily, right? There's no way it doesn't. So MrPink's going to have to fall back, and he is now taking a forward town center. And get a little bit of a raid on these random villagers for on this tree line when you got this one back here, so you might as well fall back. Now the nice thing as the Thor player here, let's check his eco upgrades, is, oh, ooh, ugh. No eco upgrades to speak of. And as I'm looking at his economy right now, is he gonna do a rank here? He bought food. I think he's doing a Ragnarok. And I'm not sure that's a good idea. I feel like if he's kind of far ahead right now, he should just push forward and fight. So this is kind of how he's going to lose the game here, maybe, is kind of doing a Ragnarok that he need not do. Is he maybe losing some units here you need not lose? Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, what, 4? Raiding cavalry down, 5? Oh. That need not have happened. And yeah, he's going up Balder. We're going up with the 14-minute Ragnarok here as his base is crumbling. I don't know if this Balder is going to be enough here. I mean, he will be a Balder with flaming weapons, but MrPink will be up heroic soon, which he gets some pespes, and he's ready to go. I think MrPink has line of sight. Or, yeah, it's line of sight of that market. Oh, he does. So he might not know this is coming. You can almost sense it, given what's going on. As we have a bolt is used on the battle boar. Well done. Okay, he did rebuild the temple. I was gonna say he's in danger of aging up and not getting his fire giant. I mean, is he finally gonna TC dive? His Toxotes are in a terrible spot. Especially with the fire giant that's about to pop out. This could be the end of all of Blue's army here. Oh, restoration used a little early. Flaming weapons is being held on to. Now we have the fire giant. Okay, there we go. We'd like to see somebody. I'd almost think like maybe flaming weapons should have been used here because this isn't terrible for red. He's clearing up a lot of units and weakening more. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's saving the flaming weapons for the attack in the town center. But you might as well... I mean, you got so little army, you might as well use it soon, right? So here's the Ragnarok. There's the flaming weapons. See, he could have used flaming weapons on that fight on the town center and still had it active right now. But there's the flaming weapons, and what makes flaming weapons so strong? Well, it's adding an extra 11 hack damage to these Hersier, who go instantly from 14 25, because I can add 14 and 11. And now he has destroyed that forward base, but he's sitting at 143 pop. Blossom Goose, thank you for the 30 months. Dedicated. What I like. And now the Hephaspis can come rolling in for MrPink. And we can see he's already queuing them up. So you just fall back. Watch out. Uh-oh. Save the villagers. These are standing idle, going to mine. Oh, no. Blue needs to find that. Oh, he does. Okay. So we got a gold block here. Villagers in on the dying at the wood line. And got these villagers all dying too. But I don't know without flaming weapons. Uh-oh. Okay. Really not a super great fight here for Blue. He's gonna get plastered, I feel like, by all these Hephaspis and the Toxotes. Don't know if he should be fighting this, especially because he's got more units out. Again, his army is just dwindling. And, I mean, he'll win the fight, but at what expense? Because he doesn't got a whole lot going on for him. This town center. Well, like, grabbing that town center, he's got one dwarf. This is his economy right now. Okay, so he has 3 town centers and 1 dwarf. I don't know how that's going to go for him, because now MrPink, even though he's only at 66 pop, can trade with the market, gather wood, and sell that, and get enough Hephaspis to maybe kill this? I would think so. Villagers are running back. These are 2 of the best players in their era. Flacco Fimble winner, hello! Good to have you, and you too, Muju Cool. Yeah, I know that TC is to guard the gold mine, but I mean, you're spending 600, well, 700 resources to do that. And if you're guarding the gold mine with the town center, why is this army here? And you got all these units coming down there. So, like, he can hold this spot now, but he can't hold this with just one lonely throwing axeman. Yeah, I think the hill fort would have been better. Am I winning, Grandpa? Yes. The hand and the splint. Yeah, Red's... Well, I think Red is just saving the bronze for this fight at this gold mine. There's no resources. It's just as this game goes longer and longer, though. I mean, Blue won't win. He's now got... he's building up his economy. He's got 6 villagers now. And the army coming over. The slow march. Down. I feel like Blue wins this fight. Even with bronze. But then won't win any after that. Got the little dance around the tree line here. He's just going... Surely he knows. Right? He sees him. He sees him. Yeah, can't win. Yeah. Alright, so these villagers going for a long walk along kind of the beach here. I don't know how that's going to work out for him, but he's doing it. And the rest of this army is chasing Red's army, and we're going to maybe have a fight here. There's the bronze. Nice! Oh, man, that fire throw did so much damage to these Toxotes. But the fire giant's almost dead. Man, that throw did so much. Does he get another one out? His special is up, but he's... Okay, there's another special. Could have aimed it a little bit better. Okay, so yeah. So, Blue will win this fight. But I don't know if he has enough to win any more fights. As Red... He can still sell resources. I mean, he's got so many more villagers. He's got, hard to see right now how many, but he's got quite a few. I mean, less, as we're watching. Blue does, though, have 13 now. 13 units. So, I mean, the nice thing is he's Thor. So his dwarves are pretty decent, but... Man, it would be nice to have seen some more fire giants instead of that town center. Like, so far, this town center... Yeah, I guess it's there. I don't know why Blue doesn't off these Toxotes. Here. I like the troll. The troll that comes in Mythic Age. I like it. I don't know if this is the original troll or he made one. Either way, it's cool. Either way, this game... Pretty close. How are we looking for an eco upgrade? Nothing. Decisions. Ooh, are we gonna see like some Minotaur spam here or something? What's he making? These Toxotes are just gonna pick fights here, aren't they now? They can just kind of hit and run these throwing X-Men. Man, Flacco, you are just jealous of these 2008 skills. Did he buy a fire giant? He did. He did. The problem is, though, I mean, Odysseus is essentially free because it's 200 wood. And Jason at just 50 gold. That doesn't really matter a whole lot either. And we can see this army from MrPink is getting bigger and bigger, slowly. Mainly, I mean, just through buying and selling at the market. That's coming up here to take a look at something. He almost, with just this army, could kill that town center. I'm a little bit worried if he comes to this gold mine, which for some reason... he's mining in the middle of the map. And he's making Minotaur. We have another fire giant? Yes, we have 2 fire giants now. And I don't know, I think red has maybe just kind of sat around long enough for blue to get a bit of an army going here. What did that giraffe do to you? Come on. Just massacred that poor thing. We got hunt dogs, big sticker, and nothing else. We've got the world's almost worst wood lion here. And doesn't have pickaxe either. I guess he's not mining gold, so what's the point? Ooh, he's got some in the middle. And yeah, now, because blue decided to mine in the very middle of the map, he's got to run. Why that gold mine? I don't understand it. Oh, those tosses, though. Fire Giants are so good. So good. Yeah, red could kill that town center now. He's got 3 Minotaur. There's no way. No way. 3 Fire Giants. But red could push this. Depends how these tosses go with these Fire Giants. Oh, man, he probably could have gotten a toss in there if you had mentioned. Because like a little kiting with the Fire Giants does so much damage. You get a couple good throws, especially from 3 of them. That could like wipe out all the Toxo. One throw. ACAF. ACAF. Hello to you too. Like blue's kind of forcing himself into a fight. Oh. Hey, where's he? Oh, not a lot of value from those Fire Giant throws. I think that's going to cost him in this fight. I think that might. And there is only one hero, and these Fire Giants are massacring everything, so maybe it'll be okay. But again, look at that. They used all of their throws just on the 1 Minotaur. It could be so much better. Yeah, one Odysseus can't deal with this. The throwing axeman will wisely pick him off. But, I mean, this is... Red's got more of an economy, so he can replenish. A bit wider tosses, and that would have gone so much better for blue. Minotaurs instead of Hydras. I don't know. Maybe you got to pull the chat here, but I think you go with Minotaur instead of Hydra. If you're making one. I mean, either one, as Mutukul says, probably not great, but I feel like a Minotaur would be better. But I mean, look up Red's army is just all the way back. They get some good tosses in this time. Oh, he canceled his toss. Okay, here it comes. Oof. But blue has no army. I mean, he's just got the Fire Giants now. But again, it's just Odysseus. But now the Fire Giants got to run, and blue again because mining from like the only gold mine that's being pushed. Like he, hello, gold mine down there. But yeah, now MrPink, he's got villagers on gold, and ZeusSecondBorn is still working at pretty much eco upgrades. I feel like at this point, MrPink can just run back here. Oh, he is mining up here. This Mutukul should be the one. What's the Vil counts? I don't think I can check with the. I guess I can go into post game. I might stop the music though, and I like the ambient. We've got. Well, we could check the bottom left here. We've got about 40 for ZeusSecondBorn, and MrPink's got 30, 28, about 40. So they're actually pretty similar right now. But red has a few more eco upgrades. And it's at 126 of 130 pop. Raiding Cavalry goes flying. And 90 of 145. Oh man, the roastage right there. Look at it. It's stuff like this those special attacks and stuff is what makes Age of Mythology so fun. Like just the fun little special attacks, like it just adds so much to the game. Like a lot more than what you'd think. Just like which unit you target, which way they're facing, how far the unit is, it all changes how strong the special attack is. And it's just little stuff like that that makes the game so cool. And I think Red has finally realized that there might be some gold mining somewhere else on the map. And it looks like he's making a beeline for that gold mine, and Blue is following suit. But Blue, I think he wins. Yeah. He with only one hero, he wins this fight again. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win this. I mean, the game. Those Blue's army. He can go up 4 to 2 town centers. Blue can't. Oh, raiding cavalry in on that Toxotes. Oh, nice. Will the town center go down? Get some nice throws in. Not Fire Giant just walking up. He didn't want to fight, I guess. Again, a really nice little trade here for Blue. But repair that town center. And here's the other half of... Oh, here's the hero. For some reason, they were already down here. Who wins this fight with the... Ooh, we've got heavy pespes and now both of your melee heroes. And nice little throw there, but I think these heroes, now that we've got both melee heroes, are going to change this fight. We've got the Minotaurs can come back and play with the raiding cavalry. And there's just not enough units to kill the heroes. And yeah, Blue's got to fall back. And that might have been the last fight for Blue. Because Red should sense the blood in the water now. Yeah, just keep pushing and checking all the gold mines. Because he knows, I mean, there's only 2 gold mines he's really got to sit on now. Which are these 2, which are both pretty far forward. And I don't think that Blue can win any straight up fights now that we've got both of these heroes out. Be a little bit of a raid up here, but I mean, it's unupgraded cavalry. They've got Pierce upgrade. That's it. Meanwhile, Red has heavy, both of them. Heavy infantry, heavy archers. Minotaur finally gets the hit he's been groaning for a while, and this is kind of, I think, the last fight. Red's grabbing this town center over there. 2 heroes are still there, plugging away. Well, maybe one died, and maybe the other one's about to die. It'd be nice if you kind of like aimed at one of these at one time, but now we've got 2 fire giants down, and that's the bulk of the army there. And Blue kind of defends, but at what cost? Town center is coming up. Here comes 3 more Minotaurs. I love it. Man, the 30-minute Minotaur spam. You guys hating on these players saying they're 1,500. This is so much more fun. So much more fun. Right, Boyd? Right. But now that Red's tied the count and he's all over this town center up here, all over down at the bottom, I don't know what ZeusSecondBorn, this unknown Smurf, maybe it's Boyd, 2009. I do like, though, these Toxotes just getting auto-queued next to the town center. That's a good little touch here. We have this town center crap. Now, each player has a town center that's like dominating the other player's gold mine. It really entertains me. It is a town center raid. Look at just fired away at these dwarves. Oh man. Now the Minotaurs are coming in. I don't know what Blue is going. And we've got 3 more Minotaurs up here. taking down the town center. I mean, look at the damage these things do. I mean, they're actually pretty solid. 10 crush, 15 hack. And we're talking 448 hit points. For a classical age unit, these things are awesome. It's just nowadays, the extended classical fights, such just you just don't do it anymore because it's not the right play. But this town center that's not repaired is gonna probably is probably gonna go down here for when it probably shouldn't have. Got 150 hit points, 200 on 100. It's being repaired. Oh man, just goes down. The Minotaurs toss a few raiding cavalry in celebration. And I don't think Blue could afford that. No, he can't. Look at his resources. He can't even rebuild it. Villagers are dropping off that ox cart. And there is a raid going on this gold mine down here. And I think after all of this, fun game. Blue did a strategy. He probably could have won if he did any other strategy, and yet he almost won with this, but the time is ticking. And yes, Red never did go mythic. You are correct. Heroic Age victory right here. 180 pop. Oh, man. Yeah, Zeus is better in Heroic Age. Oh, the town center does come up. So Red, I guess, is going to take his little time here. Oh, we've got that Hydra that you were wanting. Here's the Hydra. And it's not just any Hydra. It's Robert J. Hydra, a.k.a. Bob. Getting a little munchie in. Come on over here. What are we going to do? Just a TC dive? Oh, he's Buddy. Also, Robert J. Hydra, a.k.a. Bob. Gonna play amongst these villagers here. Look how many villagers he's got. Oh man, this is like a pure myth unit army at this point. We've got 3 Minotaur, 2 Hydra, few hoplites, a couple of heroes, and they are just going to town because Blue has no heroes. So here come a couple of Herseers. We've got, who is it? Camden Griffin Cursor. And then Floki Torchbender coming in to do something. And these Hydra are saying hello and goodbye. Man, this one's got 4 heads. Now, how is it this one has 4 heads and this one only has 1? That's not fair. So, wait. They were running this way. Now they're running back. And now the game is over. That Hydra was definitely eating very well. This game was from 2009-ish. Not quite. Wait, he did get 5 heads. Did he? I can't tell. I'm trying to look. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a 5th head here. There is a 5th head here. So he got 5 heads right at the end of the game there. What a fun game, though. What a fun game. Kill death ratio, even with those really bad trades at the end, Blue is still way ahead. The lost is a little bit inaccurate because when villagers turn into Ragnarok heroes, it counts those villagers as being lost. So we're looking at a pretty solid kill death ratio for Mr. Blue, but the economy is what kind of killed him here. I mean, kind of went for the all-out rag and white work, and he got a town center he probably need not have built. Decisions were made, but that's pretty fun. I mean, we're looking at this very, very slow return of economy, and in the end, he had more villagers here, but I think the big problem was the severe lack of economy upgrades there. But hey, worms. What I just one reason is what I just said is that when you hit Ragnarok and your villagers turn into Ragnarok heroes, that counts as a unit lost for ZeusSecondBorn. So therefore, he had about a 42 Vil Ragnarok. So those are 42 units that he lost. So if you come and subtract the 42 here, we're looking at about your 221 and 184. It's pretty much the same. Now here MrPink lost a unit, so he must have deleted one somewhere or something. Worms wasn't listening. I hope you're listening now. Same, yes. And Viper is also saying, "Oh yeah, he could have lost a villager to that." But yes, so that is the first game. We're gonna go into the second game here. I fixed my stuff around here. And let's not make fun of Worms. He wasn't listening. That's okay. I don't listen to my wife a lot either, and that's okay as well. Not really. Usually turns out very badly for me. No, I don't spank her. That's when she spanks me. Oh. Let's see. We will go into another game here. I do apologize for the very struggling scrolling. It's hard to scroll in it. But let's find another game. We'll do another classic game to check over. I got time for another one. Let me get to. We'll let you guys take a look at the games here, and maybe pick the game if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I don't want to really see the size. Unspecified. But I want to see the size. I want to get rid of the size. No, get rid of it. Okay. All right, the new PC is pretty good. It runs Age of Mythology great. Okay, you guys should be able to see if you can see the games here. So, for example, we've got a total of 195 classic games here. We've got some 2v2s, we've got some 3v3s, mostly 1v1s. We've got AOL Magyar versus MP Supower. I might have already done that game, actually. BSK Remind versus Ma. These are the very old games. Then we've got something like Magyar versus I Kyle XY. Whoever is that? All 195 in one stream. We've got this Colonel JJ versus Mr. Jonah. I don't know how good that game would be. I don't think we've got Hail to the Hells game. We've got a game here. It's called Drink Up. One player's name is Drink Up, Fall Down, and the other is Hail to the Hells on Alfheim. We could do that one. The closest we can get. Cast Decimus. I don't know who Decimus is. You're going to have to tell me. I don't think we have a Decimus in this. It's not searching. Bloody Red Son of La versus KRT Phil and Alfheim. I don't know that either. Do a me game? The problem is I probably would remember it. I don't think I have a JJ versus. There's some like me versus. Missed a 2 down. You want me to do the top one here? Magyar. Let's do a king one. It's Mr. Jonah. That's not. Let's just pick one. How about this? Just throw me a random number. I need 3 people to give me a random number, and I'll pick one. That's more fun. That's how we pick things. 6-9. Okay, let's go with 6-9. John the Batman throws in 6-9. Well, you forget the 3 people. That wins. We're gonna get TSM Big Dog versus Pespes. What the heck? What do you miss out of these Nowadays, people don't come up with these ridiculously stupid names anymore. T. Oh man, I can't even say it. Oh, paste it. There we go. TSM Big Dog versus Pespes. Oh man, let's do it. John the Batman. Yes, Age of Mythology is alive and here. We still got streamers. Feel free to check out the latest videos. There's still tournaments that are played. Um, the Meta Plays channel hosted a one-day tournament the other day. Really awesome cast. It was like an 8-hour one-day tournament, and me and my 7-year-old. Oh, he's almost 7. He's actually 7 tomorrow. Cam's birthday's tomorrow. After this game, I'm gonna have a little show and tell with you real quick with some stuff. But let's get into this game. That Mr. Batman. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Hand and a brace. Hard to click. We'll go with the game that he picked. John Arbiter 117. That does sound like a name that would fit. So we've got TSM Big Dog versus Pespes. No clue who these players are. I'm guessing TSM Big Dog might be Senseway. Just guessing based on the time period. So we've got Big Dog up in the top right. He's Oranos, and I'm excited to see who Pespes is playing as. He is playing as Isis. All right. We could do something with this game. This is a matchup you don't see anymore, because you don't see players playing Isis. But this is back in the day where if you wanted to play Egyptian, you most likely played Isis. I guess the 2010, which is about when this game was played. You guys can see the game, right? I don't have an overlay issue. Yeah, good old Isis right here with a really terrible mining camp placement, which you might be like, well, why is this so terrible? Well, the reason, I mean, look at the gap here. You wanna get it kind of right next to the town center. Or not the town center, right next to the gold mine, and we don't have that there. So hold on real quick. It's gonna be hard for me. Let's start a prediction here. Who wins? Who will win this game? Big Dog, or I misspelled it. I've got a second computer now because I bought one. I should probably have a mod do this. Or Pespes. You will start the prediction. You guys have 5 minutes. Got it. There we go. It should be live. Isis should win. That villager walked back twice to drop gold. That's not so good. So, yeah, I don't know who Pespes is, but so far he is not impressing me. Big Dog. How can you not cheer for a guy whose name is TSM Big Dog? Let's take a look at our map generation, because whoa! The old school maps get some really screwy stuff going on sometimes, and we are looking at a water here that blocks off pretty much half the map, and so we are all going to, I mean, everything is just all into this middle section here. Is where all the movement's going to be, unless we see like some transport shenanigans. But I don't know if players back then were smart enough to think of transport. The hunt in the middle is okay. We got 3 hippo here. We've got your gazelle along with a couple lions that are living in peace and harmony in Watering Hole. And we've got more gazelle. Ooh, look at the 4 hippo spawn right here. Here it is. So nice back gold mine. And again, these are nice back gold mines too. So like Pespes has for an Isis here has a pretty delicious map. Because he's got a safe back town center. He's got safe hunt. He's got safe gold. And if that gold mine isn't enough, he's got a second safe gold mine. And I mean, this is like super easily wallable. So like if the ISIS player wanted to stretch this into late game, which is when ISIS will pretty much auto win with mercenaries and stuff, he can do that. We have a relic, the Head of Orpheus, which is +8 building line of sight. And we've got the Bow of Artemis, which makes trolls or archers cheaper, and it's in the corner of the map where probably nobody will ever find it. Yeah, this map is kind of rigged. But we're talking 2010. I mean, anything goes here. I mean, take a look at this. Who needs hunt when you got pigs? Right? This Blue is ahead of his time here. He knows. He knows that for some reason, even though the map is full of hunt, let's eat the pigs at the 4-minute mark. So what Blue has in a map, he is making up for in very poor play. I'm being sarcastic about the pigs before hunt. You shouldn't do that, but he did it. And he's going up with your good old 530 advance. And TSM Big Dog has reached the classical age at 437 and will make a counter barracks. Looks like he's probably going to grab a town center here. Nope, he's making a military barracks. Yeah, shifting sands meta was figured out. People knew you could shift into a box. But yeah, I'm thinking, from what I've seen here, Strauss House is calling Blue a noob, and I don't disagree with that. I don't think Blue is, like, even for this time period, where skill is going to be lower than what we're used to now. Blue doesn't seem super good. There's some weird stuff going on. Really weird stuff. He did get the +8 building line of sight. Okay, let's see some more Big Dog. Well, he's going with the barracks, counter barracks. Kind of doing your standard Oranos thing here. Nothing too crazy. I think he is just now realizing how defensive Blue's map is. So I don't know how much more units he's going to make. Really, he should stop. And he did. And he's going to grab a town center. So Red's been playing this actually pretty decently. I mean, one thing I will say is that the Oranos like opening meta hasn't changed a whole lot since like 2010. I mean, it's been barracks, counter barracks, and like a 430 age up for a decade now. So it's not abnormal to see that. The Slinger, dude, I wasn't even playing this time. This is when I was like on my hiatus. I was doing other things. I was doing better things with my life than playing games, but now here I am. Not even playing. I'm watching. Now, I wasn't married. Well, let's see. This was 2010, 2011. That was right before I was married. This is when I was spending all my time applying jobs. And not a lot. Yes. Look how far I've fallen. You're right. That's what I was kind of touching on. Like, this is the time period where I wasn't playing games much. And now I'm watching games from a time period when I didn't play. So the Sphinx has spotted this town center. And will now run all the way back. And Blue is aging up Nephthys with 830 age up, 1 town center. We've got some farms here. I really like this farm. No plow. No husbandry. Does have sacred cats. Sending this pig through the double gates. And so far not kind of a slow opening. And a shockwave. I'm pretty sure red's Sense Way. And you might as well use a Shockwave for that. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get much else out of it for like a Shockwave later. I mean, he can't use it down here because of the monument. I don't know. I feel like Blue's like plan here is just a turtle and like make a Titan, which could work because of how the game is. I mean, he doesn't even have a town center yet, though, so I don't know what his plan is.
Rig.
Still, doesn't he have pickaxe? Doesn't he have plow? I can't. Yeah, I can't check anything. Yes, I do agree. I think that is something that Oranos players nowadays I've seen have kind of fallen into the trap of holding on to the auto queue for like the perfect first use, whereas they should almost use it like kind of right away so you can pick out, even if it's only like 2 units, that can start your snowball. But that's, I guess, another topic for another time. Talk about that and other stuff. And now blue is, or red, Senseway probably, is just funneling it. And is making kind of a proxy forward build. He's housed. Good to see. These high-level players get housed like me. His eco upgrades are pretty decent. Oh. What did I just press? I pressed a button. Now you might ask, well, where do I get this game from? Like, so, while we're kind of not a whole lot going on in this game, these games, I have like 180 left. I download them all from RTS Sanctuary. They have a Game of the Week forum where for a handful of years there were people who would pick like a game of the or sometimes a game of the month. And this is what all of these recorded games are from. So the hope it was when I downloaded all those, since they were voted as the game of the week. Did I say auto queue? I mean Shockwave. But anyway, the hope is that all these games will be good. So maybe something crazy will happen later on in this game that'll make this really good. His Scorpion Man is desperately trying to... Doesn't make it. So far, I think blue, we have seen 2 deaths in this game, which is the free Sphinx and the free Scorpion Man. And blue is going for a 1 town center Mythic Age as he is just clicked in. Tell you what, this Head of Orpheus line of sight. Oh, Strauss counting the ore. My bad. My bad. Man, this Head of Orpheus, though, with these obelisks, gives like blue like complete line of sight of the entire map. Now, while Big Dog did a good job of grabbing his 2nd town center right away, he should have followed up with a 3rd pretty close after that. So maybe he was worried of like an actual fast heroic push. Yeah, you get a lighthouse with signal fires and the carrier pigeons or whatever it is. The carrier pigeons? What is the other one? Yeah, it is. Carrier pigeons. Yeah, you get line of sight of the whole map. And we have blue's first military building of the game. It's a barracks at 11 minutes and 50 seconds, almost. And a siege works and another barracks. Very strange combination of buildings here. Still sitting on 1 town center. Yeah, tomorrow is Cam's 7th birthday. Not exciting. This priest is kind of in a bad spot. He's not going to make it. Yeah, Cam is 7. It might even be today for some of you guys. Eco ups. Oh. Pretty decent. For red. And blue. What does blue do now?
You need to.
Okay, he finally got some eco upgrades, so we're looking okay. And now what is his plan? He's gone all the way up to the Mythic Age to make some barracks. And now makes a Migdal. has used Osiris on Pharaoh. We forgot to look and see what the Pharaoh's name was. We've got very interesting trader out here. Oh man, very interesting trader out. And Red, what does Red do? I mean, he can kind of come at it. The funny thing is, like, Osiris single-handedly kills this entire army. And Red is maybe going up Mythic here. Yep, he's going up Mythic with Helios. Helios was not commonly used back then. I mean, even nowadays, Helios is not commonly used. But this is about the slowest game I've watched in a while. We have a second mummy for Pespes, who has now just grabbed his second town center down at the bottom. I hope everything is going well for everybody who's watching. And I hope this game gets a little more exciting. We see a very slow building push here. We still have just 2 mummies and Son of Osiris, and that's Blue's army. Oh, we've got an elephant. Oh, man, classic. Classic Isis is just the spamming of the elephants. We've got 1 elephant out. And that's it. Now chariots. A slinger. He's got Axeman, Slinger, and Autocue. All the way to Mythic Age to make unupgraded slingers. And Red's like putting forth like this huge forward base. But currently doesn't have an army. And keep in mind that Blue does have Ancestors Eclipse. Red is going for a little bit of like a vortex raid here, isn't he? What's he got in this transport? I can't tell. Unload, so I can tell. I don't want to change line of sight because that hurts my thumb. And now we have the Ancestors Eclipse push here. Here's the funny thing is, like, Red's all over the map. But he doesn't have an army, really. So he's gonna... This forward base is gonna go down. And that's... I mean, that's 600 resources. A building. Yeah, he probably didn't need to use Ancestors Eclipse for this. But he did. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he did. I mean, this is a lot of value if he pushes through here. I mean, a ton of units are getting killed for Blue is killing a ton of units here. These mummies, I mean, half of these ancestors are probably from the mummies. ESM Big Dog is getting Secrets of the Titans. As this forward base gets destroyed, we had a villager was in that transport ship, and it went down. Where did the mummies go? Oh, there they are. Alright, so the forward base is destroyed. Pespes still has no economy, but he went from like 1,000 points down before that fight to the score lead. Just like that. Oh, these siege boats, though, they can get at this town center here. I think. Be close. Yeah, Blue should definitely build some markets up here because this trade route is even worse now. Look at this Man of War. Oh, get on the... He can't even attack. One of the most useless myth units in the game. The Man of War. And we have a Titan Gate. So, rather than make an army, Big Dog is going with a Titan Gate. He's got all these god powers. He's got 2 shockwaves left. He's got 2 valors. He's got a tree. He's got his 3 vortexes. He's going to lose his town center here, I think. Blue is playing like he wants to lose. We got the Man of War, which also has the same sound effect as the Osiris. Hersier Day, hello. Good to see you. Ooh, the Chariot Raid on the trade route. Red's mind-boggling. Those of you who voted for blue are probably feeling a little bit better about yourself. Although, I mean, we're going to have a Titan. And there's no way blue gets a Titan, right? Yeah, he's not close. And... ooh, a shockwave on all of these mummies. Look at... well, no wonder he can't build a Titan. He built 4 mummies. They're all going to die. Walking like gangsters. The crypt walk right there. Not the crypt walk, but the crypt walk, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, I just thought of that right now, huh? Pretty smart over here. The Axeman raid. Where are these mummies gonna go? Oh, they thought they'd hide at the corner. All the mummies are going down. And now the question is, does this Titan bail TSM Big Dog out? We see the town center is going down. Now the one nice thing if you're ISIS here is that you get your priest upgrades and you can make them for really cheap, and they actually do quite a bit of damage to the Titan. But the problem here is he doesn't have those upgrades, so that's too bad. Despite how bad his trade route is, he has gold. Well, no, he doesn't. Now he has no gold. He did finally upgrade his town center. Got quarry. And now comes the Titan. Not a lot of army because, well, red doesn't have any top space. And the Titan, for some reason, is just kind of wandering through and taking a decent amount of damage here. I guess he's just running past. Alright. Valuing the, something. I don't know if the Titan's going to do, like, a gold mine raid here. Is he going to use his Titan? Extended edition, the funeral rites affects the son of Osiris? That's crazy. Wow, so the Titan's going to do some villager raiding. Now we'll flatten a few units here. Do we have funeral rites yet? Oh, we do. So funeral rites is in, but not the cheaper upgrade. I don't know how much this Titan's really going to do. I mean, the Titan can flat just attack these siege towers for a while. And I feel like he should be up here getting the town center. And now the Arcus are gone, so now we've just got a lonely Titan, who for some reason, though, all of these units have gotten in melee range, so the priests, so, yeah, they gotta get out of there. All get flattened. And this Titan already has 2,000 resources, or hit points down. I mean, blue has Vortex, so, like, blue can do some things. But... or not blue, I mean red can do some things, but he hasn't done anything yet. So I don't know if he's going to do anything with it. And yeah, we've got just a Titan here just getting rolled. And now we have a Vortex. That's it. I feel like the Vortex left some units behind. So he vortexed like 6 units in. The Osiris running away. Oh, man. I'm confused. He's got all sorts of resources here. He maybe should delete a few units or something. And now he's finally doing what he probably should have done a while ago, and just try to clear out this forward base. But the Titan may go down in history as the most useless Titan ever. Maybe that's what makes this game a classic. But Osiris is kind of getting punked by these two Fanatics here. The Fanatics get their attack bonus versus Osiris, who's all the way down to 50 hit points. It's not over for Red, though, because he's got this town center down. He's got the market killed. Blue's trade route is just staring at the town center. And he's now got this forward town center down with economy. So, like, this Titan dying might be the best thing for Red, because then it basically renders all these priests useless. And then it'll free up all the pop space, which he's doing a good job of because he doesn't have population. He's making towers, which is the right thing to do. And the Titan is... he's dead! The Titan is gone. That's the fastest Man. The fastest and about the least impressive Titan usage I've seen in quite some time. But I mean, these Fanatics, though. Champion Fanatics with some really solid upgrades here. I mean, they're going to just run through everything that Blue has. Blue has a couple upgrades. It's more than I thought he'd have. And Blue's trade route is really good. Why? Does Blue not realize there's a corner of the map up here? TSM small chihuahua. What does Blue do now? I mean, Blue is... he did a great job killing the Titan, but he's got, like, nothing else. His economy is in shambles. His trade route is awful. Yes, I can show Blue's point of view. He's got the map scouted. He's making slingers. And they aren't just any slingers, too. They are unupgraded slingers. Oh, now they're medium slingers, so that makes that decision a little better. Now there's 71 hit point slingers. And he's making ooh, another monument here. Not sure for what, but he did. Oh, man. How do Fanatics and Axemen trade? The Axemen do win the fight. And if you get the Axemen coming out of the barracks. So they're better there. We've got the random Dryads to come in, die. I feel like Red... maybe he has too many, like, civilian units at this point. Or something. I mean, he's got some population tied up in these siege by rings to keep the town center down, so that's okay. But, I mean, he's got this transport ship that really doesn't matter. I think maybe his problem is he's just going pure infantry into the Axemen, which the Axemen actually are decently upgraded. But we can see how much, I mean, they do quite a bit of damage to these destroyers. I mean, that's a lot of hit points the destroyers have. They're getting mowed down. The Fanatic R2, I believe they are one more pop. Yeah, they are 3 pop as opposed to the 2 of the Axemen. So, Red's kind of pushing a little bit all over the place here. Got some good pressure on the map. Nice little building spam. But if Blue's trade route were here, I'd feel a lot better for him. But it's not. And we now have a vortex. this could actually be the best thing for blue is for his another bad market to get destroyed, and maybe he'll finally put one up there. But that vortex, I'm not really sure about it because it's allowing blue to get this town center. I'm really confused. This is like a battle to see who makes the worst decisions in the game. And like so far, I don't know. This baffles me. And we see the mercenaries just pop out of here in like a half second. Red's army's down, and he's allowed to get this town center back. Oh man, this game is really entertaining me. Oh, this game has gone from awful to awesome just so fast. And like now we've got champion Hacksman, got these mummies. And we've got this kind of suicide. Let me guess, he's gonna vortex to here again. He's gonna go vortex down to this pot. I believe it. He's gonna sack his base, vortex down to here, and then blue's gonna be left with like this little island of blue in the middle of the map. 4D chess. Oh, see, look, the vortex made blue build an even better market. So this vortex was a huge fail in every scenario. But we've got red walling this off here. He kind of maybe had potentially at some point build this town center. I don't know why it's just one villager. We probably send a few more citizens down here. I mean, take a look at this. The bottom left of the map here. You can see these resources. And Big Dog has 7,000 resources in the bank. It's sitting at 100 to 140 pop. This game is top of the line awesome. Look at these hippos. Never even needed the hippos. 4 of them there. Massing military barracks so he can make Vermillo into the Axeman army that Blue's got going on. So that's pretty awesome. Blue now has access to the Dryads, so he's making those. And Pespes, who a lot of you people at the beginning of the game were really criticizing. Aside from this, Pespes looks like he's in a great spot. He's repaired his town center all the way back. Probably should kill that pharaoh. What is going on? Oh, I put view lock on and Pespes is in. So y'all need to stop. We've got the mummies here just absolutely terrorizing Red's trade route. We've got the catapults marching in. These well-protected catapults. They got an army of slingers protecting them. So there's no way they're going to die. We've got pressure up here with another catapult. We've got all sorts of military barracks here. And we've got this big push along with a lot of mercenaries. How long can Pespes support this? Because that's a lot of mercenaries that are getting pooped out of this town center here. And oh, he had to delete his market. Did TSM Big Dog? Good thing he stocked. See, so he stockpiled all these resources, so it didn't matter when his trade route went down. And oh, okay, fortress destroyed, and these mercenaries just keep coming. We gonna kill this? Okay, all right, we are gonna kill it. Oh man, that was a lot closer than what it need to be. And red, why doesn't he build this town center? What in the world is going on? What is going on here? Man. You don't know what's going to happen yet. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I mean, now that red has nothing up here, this army is kind of useless. But I don't know if we're ever going to kill this town center. Because of all these mercenaries and catapults stuff. In fact, red is kind of perishly at almost this now. Oh, he's rebuilding his market. Okay, he's got actually more. This is the best classics game ever. I don't know why you guys are hating on it. Now, you may be asking, why aren't we seeing any fire siphons? It's because back in this day and age, there were no... I mean, fire siphons have gotten buffed pretty decently, both on Extended Edition and in the Boo Boo Balance patches. So, the fire siphons here, they're so expensive and so minimal range. Not very good. Do we have crenellations on these towers? No. Yes, we do. Yeah, Big Dog has a vortex, so he could do something crazy to turn this game around. I mean, look, he has now kind of answered this raid. We've got the Murmillos coming in on the catapults. We got Big Dog still floating all sorts of resources. Glad he has them all. Got destroyers coming out here. This game can still go either way. After 33 minutes, we have no idea who's going to win. No clue. What do we got up here? We got a little bit of a death ball push with the mummies. I like it. All these mummies and no catapults. It's good. Got the villagers walling off the trader out here. The Archists are standing idly by and are okay with it. I don't know. This game is nuts. Why doesn't he kill the Pharaoh? Hamden the second. No, don't kill him. Leave him be. Who is this? Okay, so the town center is slowly going down. We've got the force of 11 destroyers versus about 11 villagers. Oh, this is gonna be close. That goes down. Well, I think it'll just go right back up again because the Pharaoh's here. I don't know. This red player, TSM Big Dog, though, has been playing this game really well. And I think he's going to pull it out. Pespes just has no idea what he's doing this game. I said that a long time ago. I don't think Pespes knows what's going on. So there's no way he's going to win this. I mean, we got these mummies, though. They actually do pretty decent work as long as we don't see a hero destroyer. Now, is Pespes just not going to build the town center is the question. And red's grabbing this town center. Pespes got some nonsense here going on. He's losing all of his villagers. The Pharaoh is empowering. We've got destroyers down here. I think Pespes, I think he's losing it. I don't think he's got it in him to win. I'll tell you what, after this game, we're going to have to look at the comments and see what people are thinking about this game. This game is something awesome. All right, the town center's back up. The catapult is not attacking the palace. Neither is this one. This town center is down, so Pespes is down to 2 town centers. You got a Dryad raid over here, but we got the mummies too. How often do you see this? A Dryad raid being countered by mummies. I like it. And TSM Big Dog has grabbed that town center, but we've got a push up here. This game just never stops giving. Never stops giving. These axemen on the town center are going to be the difference, I think. And that town center goes down. We finally almost got the palaces killed. And Camden the second is, despite the fact that this town center is being attacked, he's going to come down here to this bottom one. And now he's going to turn around and go to the top one and not make it. We have no villagers repairing. But we have the mummies. 5 of them. Yeah, we'll just rebuild it. Big deal. See? See? He knows. Why repair when you can just rebuild? And we are cleared up. We, if we're on the pespes team, have cleared up Red's push. On the bottom here, there's just these 2 destroyers down the bottom. And we've got a little bit of some cheeky wall segments and such. And this attack has been repelled. Pespes though has no economy, while it has TSM Big Dog and some bank. And what have we here? Oh, this gold mines ran out. So Pespes has to go to this gold mine, it looks like. It's 40 minutes into the game and Pespes is still mining gold. Oh man. You guys are never going to watch one of these AoM Classics episodes. And I'd like to probably see a Vortex. Maybe you can get a few more heroes. Wait, this town center might go down too. This game is not ending. It's still... I don't know. I think Red will end up winning. But he's really trying hard to not win. Is the impressive thing here. I would like to see these mummies like actually kill the citizen attacking the catapults. There they go. Alright, no big deal. And now we've got the slingers. This is why he's got medium slingers, is to get on the hero Arcus. I like it. And, oh, the trade route from blue has just all died. And now we have Camden the third up here trying to defend the base. And we've got a couple more caravans that will not quite die. But I feel like blue has to be out of resources. Like, right? Yeah, Pespes has got nothing. He's got just this last gold mine left, and then oh, we got a vortex. Ooh, a vortex onto these catapults here. That will probably end the push for good. And now we've got all sorts of heroes. We've got every single Arcus that was here except for this poor guy. Left out of the hero club. He must have been the nerdy kid in class. And he's not a hero. But all the rest of them are. And Pespes is sitting at under 100 resources and everything. Meanwhile, TSM Big Dog. Looking pretty good. I'm excited to know who voted for who. Because I think Red is about to pull this game off here. I think he's about got it. I may be wrong. But blue just doesn't have... Uh-oh! Oh, dear. No, wait. No. You keep these axemen with your catapults. I guess we don't. I guess we don't do that. I guess the X-Men wouldn't do anything to the Triads anyway. Okay, oh, he's not going to quite get it. And these Toxotes, they're not Toxotes, these Arcus. You know, back in this time period, I don't think a lot of Arcus were really normally trained. Kind of interesting to see all these. Now, they'll never kill these mercenaries. It'll take a very long time for that to happen. But blue just has nothing now. He has no villagers. Got not even have his back town center. They're all staring at it like they wish it was built. I'm gonna go chop some wood. The lumber camp. Camden the Third somehow made it from up here all the way down to the bottom. Where did Red's army go? What's going on here? This just never ends. How much gold is left? 0. In fact, the only gold mine we've got left on the map now is this one, which has, I can't tell right now. But man, these villagers are stop the trade route here. Oh man, now Big Dog doesn't have any resources. Oh, the poor villager has lost his life. Now who's gonna win? I don't know. I don't, the problem is blue just has no caravans, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Is he coming up to this town center here? This game is baffling me. Oh, where are these? Well, they tried. Oh man, does Pespes know about this gold mine over there? He does. God, you need gold. I guess he needs everything right now. Why are they coming this way? Make any sense? Mummies are coming in for a raid. What in the world is going on with these random caravans? Now, mummies actually, I'm pretty sure they can't use their special on caravans. Yeah, they can't. Kind of sucks. In fact, they can't even hit caravans. The caravans, oh, how bad is their tracking? Not good track rating. How do they not hit a caravan? Wow. Now, wait a minute. What did I see here? Diet. Feeds on emotions, especially terror. I don't know if Red's got that going right now. Uh-oh. We could see some conversions. All these citizens, they are running for their lives. What's this right here? The Dryad raid. Where's Blue's army? They're right here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We've got another side build. The mummies have decided there's nothing for them to do. Okay! Look, the market's destroyed. Where's Red's other market? Oh, right here. I'm going to go for a really good trade route. And we've got more mummies here. Oh, no, that's a Hero Murmillo. And Red is... got a nice little push here. And Blue... the Pespes. Kind of running out of options still. And oof, he just Pespes. 133 pop. Oh no. It looks so good for him. But I think finally, though we said this about 30 minutes ago, Pespes might be losing it. Oh, look at this though. He is on that gold mine. I don't know when the last time was that I saw a game that ran out of gold on the map. This is insane. There's no gold left. It's all gone. Every single mine is off the face of the planet here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What do we got going on here? It would be nice if there was like a catapult down here on this stuff. I mean, I just don't know. Pespes has no economy. Red has no pop space. Pespes has no economy. I mean, half of Pespes' army, though, are these dummies that are just rampaging around, getting attacked by Mermillo. We've got Camden the third. Did finish off those Dryads. We've got oh no. We're gonna have like a tower push here. But we have got right here for TSM Big Dog. Oh man, he has still got resources in the bank. Now you tell me. Oh, Pespes loses. Oh no, they have 9 gold. Wow, what a game. Pespes loses. We need to see who cashed in on this prediction. How do I end a prediction? I need to end a prediction on my back, my other secondary monitor here. Prediction. How do I end it? I want to. Okay, how do I do this? Choose outcome. Who will win this game? It was Big Dog, right? Let's complete this prediction. Yep, that's right. Who is the big winner for this big prediction? Did he quit because he had to go? Oh, man. This was legit one of the worst games as far as played I've ever watched. But we did it. Whoa, Tugboat really cashed in on this. See details. I need to see who won this prediction here. I can't click. I am not left-handed. Stop it. Wait a minute. How in the world did somebody named Big... Oh, wait. I don't know. I can't tell. Whatever. Nobody cares. Cold hard cash, baby. Man, this is like the worst game ever. Let's take a look at the eco difference. How in the world did blue catch up in the middle of the game? When did that happen? Kill death ratio was absolutely awful for Pespes. But hey, one thing I like to do, let's take a look at the comments for this game and see what in the world were people thinking back in whenever this game was played. And also, let's try to figure out who these players were. I'm almost positive that Pespes was just a random nobody because he played like that. DSM Big Dog played like he kind of knew what was going on, but almost like he kind of didn't too at the same time. All right, TSM Big Dog versus Pespes. This game has been downloaded 1,000. You guys are in for a surprise. TSM Big Dog was not Senseway. Do we have any guesses? It's a very known player. This game was played October 11th, 2010. Who was ESM Big Dog? Do we have any guesses? Not Magyar. Nope. Not Magyar. Think Atlantean. But not Magyar. We're gonna hold. It's getting late. I don't have time for all this. These fun games. We'll just show you guys. It was the big reveal. This game was provided by Army Corps, who says one of the best games I have ever played. Most fun, I mean. Oh, man. 50 minutes. No wonders. Army Corps. Really funny game. I will not vote for a game of the week with Oranos winning. Try again next time. Oh, man. Let's see. Is there any comments? Now there's people are arguing about of the YouTube video. That was Army Corps. Here's Leor. This game sucks. Nothing happened before 15 minutes. Or maybe it's more because I think Army Corps is the dumbest RTS Sanctuary member. But I don't like this game. Oh, man. Jolly Man says this game didn't make sense, which is kind of why it's kind of cool. That's kind of my thoughts about this. Oh man, noob game like Oranos. Now I don't know who pespes is here. Let's see if we can find out who pespes is. Maybe pespes was pespes because there's a lot of pespes games. So it must have been pespes, some player I've never heard of before, but it's pespes. So he played against a lot of top players. But anyway, that is about it for tonight. Leor says it like it is. Yeah. So that was our record. Thanks for watching, everyone. One thing I do want to show you guys real quick here. I'll make it fast. Camden's birthday is tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited. Got a couple things I made for him. I don't know, for those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know I've been working on a card game. I finally have the card game all printed off. It ended up being like 250 cards. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what they look like here. So here's some of the cards that I made. It's like a fighting card game. Kind of hard to see because of my hands are in the way, but you're looking at the hero deck right here. Archer, sorcerer, and everything. I made a couple special cards because it's awesome. Look at this card right there. Look at it. Camden, world's #1 son, right there. Pretty awesome. And I made a card with his favorite stuffed animal, Frankie. Did a little photo shoot with him. Put a nice pot on his head and gave him a little Tinker Toy sword. So there's that. I'm pretty excited. He gets to see this and open it tomorrow. And then here are some of the bosses he's got to face. None other than Destructo. Not Mr. Destructo. But here's a boss that I made. Not really. Actually, the monsters I took, the monster cards turned out pretty great. I took all of the art from a Dragon Quest. So here's a couple more blurry ones. I don't know why my webcam is so blurry, but we got a Dragoneer. We've got Erdrick's Restless Armor. Oh man, it's hard to do what I'm doing. And then Baramos. There's the Dragoneer. There's Erdrick. Baramos, the Archmage of Anarchy. And then this big fat dude right here, Nelgalath. Oof. I want to meet him. So that's that. I'm pretty excited. Had it printed locally at a local print shop. He printed off some fantastic cards. The other thing, I'm almost as excited about it as probably he is. We've been enjoying playing for a long time Stardew Valley, where there is a Stardew Valley board game. Look at this. So Cam gets himself tomorrow. He's got to wait one more day. Gets himself a Stardew Valley board game. Which I am pretty excited about. We spent quite a bit of time over the past 2 years playing Stardew Valley together. So now he's moved on to Rocket League. So when Cam gets his video game time, which isn't a ton, He's a big Rocket Leaguer right now. And then a couple other things Cam wanted me to show you guys is he got a Lego set for Christmas. Take a look at this awesome trebuchet. It even comes with a little thing here. You wind it up. Look at this. This is awesome. You got a trebuchet. You let it go. Look at that. And we did have a castle, but we remade it into this awesome tower. And Camden did most of the work. He's like a Lego whiz. But take a look at this bad boy. Look at this thing. Look at it. Awesome. We even got a little baby dragon in there. Right there. But Camden wanted to show me this. It was kind of a work. Oh. And don't forget the secret entrance. The dungeon right there. What's his rank on Rocket League? He just plays against the computer on like beginner and wins. Oh, I just knocked a piece off. Shoot. Where did it come from? We'll put it right there. But anyway, I thank you guys and appreciate all of you for watching and enjoying these games. I will hopefully be back to playing soon once the brace comes off, which it might be this weekend. I'm supposed to be playing tournament games against Rapple at some point soon, but it's kind of hard to mouse around. It is my dominant hand. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. Just play Atlantean. I'll do that. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'm going to bed. You guys enjoy. Take care of yourself. All right.